The 3-step deck building process works regardless of game, playstyle, or power level. First, pick a win condition. For example, Gholdengo EX can one-hit KO any Pokemon in the game, so I want to take 6 prizes with it. To use their attacks, each needs 1 Metal Energy plus 7 additional energy to KO high HP Pokemon, putting us at 11. But if we run out of energy after the first KO, we can't win. To reuse discarded energy, I'll add Energy Retrieval and Superior Energy Retrieval. With a win condition in place, we need to support it. This makes up the bulk of the deck. To put Gholdengo on field, we need to draw both cards. Nest Ball, Buddy Coffin, and Ultra Ball get the pieces. And because we have nothing to do turn 1, I've added TM Evolution for when we go second. Just as important as finding our Pokemon though, is finding energy. While we could include high counts of Earthen Vessel, alongside a card like Hyper Aroma or Unfair Stamp to help set up, Energy Search Pro provides the most value, instantly thinning the deck by up to 8 cards. We have cards we need to get, and cards that get them, but with only 1 Energy Search Pro, we need cards to get the cards that get cards we need. Arven is a natural fit. Cypher Maniac's Code Breaking gets anything when combined with Gholdengo, but as it requires setup, I'll run fewer copies. To round it out, Iono is a versatile supporter, offering late game disruption, and, more importantly, the ability to toss away a poor opening hand to try again when we need to see as many cards as possible. With a clearly defined and supported win condition, it's time to take advice from Sun Tzu and learn our enemies. Every deck runs disruption to limit hand size. Bibarel prevents this, while Pheasantipity EX and Radiant Greninja push further to guarantee we routinely find superior energy retrievals late in the game. Hisuian Heavy Ball counteracts prizing these important one-of Pokemon, while Switch and Rescue Board hedge against decks using Boss's Orders to trap us after we discard our energy. Once staple threats are dealt with, pick specific meta threats to tech against. Dragapult EX is a popular attacker that devastates Gholdengo. 260 HP leaves us vulnerable to a 4-prize turn. Monkey Dory prevents this disaster, transferring damage counters away without affecting KO math. Our deck also has no answer to Mimikyu, a card completely immune to Gholdengo's attack. Caesar provides a KO with minimal investment, and Scyther is notably a Buddy Coffin target with free retreat, simultaneously hedging against Iron Bundle. The threats you choose to address depend on what you expect to face. If Mimikyu has no presence, a Palkia V-Star engine provides an opportunity to power up Radiant Greninja and score crucial KOs against Charmander, Drakcloak, and even opposing Gimmighoul. And voila! Our deck is complete, but it's not perfect. The secret bonus step is to play games and make changes. For example, Night Stretcher is a middle ground between Nest Ball and Energy Retrieval. Depending on the issue you face, swap the counts around. And while Gholdengo can theoretically KO anything, if you're having trouble with the prize trade or the opponent's support Pokemon, Boss's Orders and Counter Catcher can solve the problem. Comparing our list with the pros can offer insights too. It looks like Palkia's Star Portal leads to a lessened reliance on Gholdengo's attack, allowing Energy Retrieval to be cut for Night Stretcher. And the increased emphasis on water Pokemon places Irida above Arven on the pecking order of supporters, which in turn encourages even more water-type attacks. There are a few other items to address. First, decks with lower power levels need to compromise during Step 2 to emphasize Step 3. The best decks in a format define and execute their game plans, while every other less powerful deck is forced to include extra cards to bridge the gap. Thread the needle carefully though, or you'll lose sight of Step 1 and be stuck with an incoherent pile of cards. Second, many games feature tournaments with sideboards, a designated set of cards players may use during Game 2 and 3 after knowing the opponent's deck. There are several sideboard exclusive tactics, but the primary note is that decks simply reserve all but the most generalized of tech cards to the side. To showcase the difference, let's look at Adam Corrin's 2007 Gadget Monarch list. Their win condition is to generate advantage every turn until their opponent runs out of resources. The Gadgets and Monarchs provide advantage when played, and nearly every other card in the deck works towards simplifying the board state to support this win condition, while the trap-stopping Royal Decree is relegated to the side for trap-heavy matchups. Given the gadgets are a critical piece of the win condition, it may seem odd to only have 2 copies, but they notably take up the deck's only summon per turn, and have low value later in the game when Treeborn Frog, Brain Control, and even Cyber Dragon can provide methods to summon monarchs on back-to-back turns. Replacing the extra gadgets for additional tech cards lets them handle threats the monarchs could not do on their own. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. There's more card game discussion on the channel, and the best way to support us is to look around and watch another video.